Simulan mong abutin ang iyong pangarap na magbibigay dangal sa iyong bukas. Ang suliranin, hindi laging nandyan, dapat mong harapin. Kami iyong kasama sa bawat takin, magkaakbay nating lulutasin. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ang boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ikaw lagi ang bida. Ang mga aral ay ginintuang atin ng bawat guro na siyang gagabay sa iyong pagkamulat. Naway umukit ito sa iyong isipan, maging mapanuri, sundin ng wasto at nararapat. Kagandahang asal ang ipakita, ipadama ang pusong may malasakit. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ang boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ikaw lagi ang bida. Sakali mang tayo'y subukin ng unos, ating haharapin ng walang takot. Sasamahan ka ni Fernan at Dino, ang bagong barkada mo. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, edukasyon mo'y sigurado na. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, edukasyon mo'y sigurado na.
Fernandino Teens TV.
Have you ever heard of the term fake news? Fake news are news or stories created to deliberately misinform or deceive readers. According to Fabrizio Moreira, an international speaker, fake news is a big thing in the field of social media journalism. Fake news can be as simple as spreading misinformation or as dangerous as smearing hateful propaganda. Getting false information can be avoided if you know how to determine the truthfulness and accuracy of the material. Hello there! Welcome to Fernandino Teens TV Season 2. Information nowadays are very easy to access thanks to the modern technology. With the help of the internet, we are able to acquire news and information in a matter of seconds. Unfortunately, not all news or information that we hear or read, especially from the social media, are reliable nor accurate. How do we know if the information or news is true and accurate? Today's lesson will help you distinguish fake materials from accurate ones. Our topic, truthfulness and accuracy of the material, provides interesting and relevant information that aims to apply ways on how to spot unreliable and inaccurate oral or written information, identify fake materials such as posts, news, and others, determine the truthfulness and accuracy of the material viewed, This is Sir Patrick, and I am your English teacher lecturer for today. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy learning. Let us listen to a famous fable by Aesop entitled The Boy Who Cried Woe, and take note of the important details in the story because we will have a short activity later.
This story is about the boy who cried wolf. There once was a shepherd boy who was bored as he sat on the hillside watching the village sheep. To amuse himself, he took a great breath and sang out, "Wolf, wolf! The wolf is chasing the sheep!" The villagers came running up the hill to help the boy drive the wolf away. But when they arrived at the top of the hill, they found no wolf. The boy laughed at the sight of their angry faces. "Don't cry wolf, shepherd boy," said the villagers, "when there's no wolf." They went crumbling back down the hill. Later, the boy sang out again, "Wolf, wolf! The wolf is chasing the sheep!" To his naughty delight, he watched the villagers run up the hill to help him drive the wolf away. But when the villagers saw no wolf, they sternly said, "Save your frightened song for when there's really something wrong. Don't cry wolf when there is no wolf." But the boy just grinned and watched them go grumbling down the hill once more. Later on, he saw a real wolf prowling about his flock. Alarmed, he leaped to his feet and sang out as loudly as he could, "Wolf! Wolf!" But the villager thought he was trying to fool them again, and so they didn't come. At sunset, everyone wondered why the shepherd boy hadn't returned to the village with their sheep. They went up the hill to find the boy, and they found him weeping. "There really was a wolf here! The flock has scattered," he said. "Wolf, why didn't you come?" An old man tried to comfort the boy as they walked back to the village. "We'll help you look for the lost sheep in the morning," he said, putting his arm around the youth. "Nobody believes a liar, even when he is telling the truth."
Let's do a comprehension check by answering the following questions. What is a fable? Letter A short story with heroes and magical creatures. Letter B, a short story typically with animals as characters, conveying a moral. If your answer is letter B, you are correct. A fable is a fictional narrative meant to teach a lesson. The characters in a fable are usually animals whose words and actions reflect human behavior. Number 2, why didn't the villagers come when the boy cried wolf at the end of the story? Letter A, the villagers did not hear the boy. Letter B, the villagers heard the boy, but they thought the boy was lying again. You are absolutely right. Letter B is the answer. Number 3. What lesson can be learned from the story? Letter A. Be honest and do not tell lies, so people will always believe what you say. Letter B. People are not fond of being laughed at and played like a fool. You are amazing! Letter A is indeed the more appropriate answer. The story teaches us the importance of honesty. The story is being depicted in our world nowadays. Currently, the world is facing two additional crises. First is the pandemic, COVID-19. The other one is the infodemic, or the spread of wrong information. Fake news and misinformation create confusion that leads to misunderstanding and chaos. In order to address this problem, we have to promote media literacy to learn how to distinguish fake or inaccurate information from real, reliable, and accurate ones. Let's talk about the different types of fake news when Fernandino Teens TV returns.
Ang Schools Division Office City of San Fernando, Pampanga ay kaisa ng Department of Education sa pagsasagawa ng mga proyekto at programa na tumutugon sa mga pangangailangan ng mga mag-aaral. Inilunsad ang Division Call Center for Tutors and Guidance Counselors upang magbigay ng educational at psychological assistance sa mga mag-aaral, magulang at stakeholders ng division. Kaya, kung may nais kayong itanong tungkol sa pag-aaral, maaaring magpadala ng mensahe sa Division Call Center for Tutors and Guidance Counselors Facebook page o tumawag sa mga numero na makikita sa ibaba ng inyong screen tuwing Lunes hanggang Biyernes sa ganap na alas 8 ng umaga hanggang alas 6 ng gabi. Maaari rin kayong sumangguni sa ating guidance counselors na nagbibigay ng guidance and counseling services. Lahat ng inyong ibabahagi ay mananatiling confidential. Ang nasabing programa ay nagsisilbing daan upang malaman ang feedbacks ng stakeholders para matulungan ang ating divisyon na mapagbuti pa ang mga sumusunod na programa. Ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Tumawag na sa aming mga numero o bumisita na sa aming Facebook page at magpadala ng inyong mga katanungan.
Fernandino Teens TV.
We're back on Fernandino Teens TV Season 2. In determining the truthfulness and accuracy of a material viewed or listened to, we must know how to spot fake news or information. Here are the two kinds of fake news. First, stories that are not true. These are entirely invented stories designed to make people believe something false, buy a certain product, or visit a certain website. Second, stories that have some truth but are not 100% accurate. For example, a journalist quotes only one part of what a politician says, giving a false impression of their meaning. Are you aware that there are also different types of fake news? Fake news can be classified into different types, and to give you more cues on how to spot them, let us identify each one. Number 1, clickbait. These are stories that are deliberately fabricated to gain more website visitors and increase advertising revenue for websites. Clickbait stories use sensationalized headlines to grab attention and drive click-through to the publisher website, normally at the expense of truth or accuracy. Number 2, propaganda. Stories that are created to deliberately mislead audiences, promote a biased point of view, or particular political cause or agenda. Number 3, satire or parody. Lots of websites and social media accounts publish fake news stories for entertainment and parody. Number 4, sloppy journalism. Sometimes reporters or journalists may publish a story with unreliable information or without checking all of the facts, which can mislead audiences. Number 5, misleading headings. Stories that are not completely false can be distorted using misleading or sensationalized headlines. These types of news can spread quickly on social media sites where only headlines and small snippets of full article are displayed on audience news feeds. Number 6, biased or slanted news. Many people are drawn to a news or stories that confirm their own beliefs or biases, and fake news can prey on these biases. Social media news feeds tend to display news and articles that they think we will like based on our personal searches. Have you encountered any of this type of fake news? If yes, how can you equip yourself against these types of misinformation and disinformation? Let me share with you some techniques on how to spot fake news. How to spot fake news. First, consider the source. Click away from the story to investigate the site, its mission, and its contact information. Number 2, read beyond. Headlines can be outrageous in an effort to get clicks. What's the whole story? Next, check the author. Do a quick search on the author. Are they credible? Are they real? Number 4, supporting or related sources. Click on those links. Determine if the information given actually supports the story. Number 5, check the date. Reposting old news stories don't mean they are relevant to current events. Number 6, is it a joke? If it is too outlandish, it might be a satire. Research the site and author to be sure. Number 7, check your biases. Consider if your own beliefs could affect your judgment. Number 8, ask the experts. Ask a librarian. Consult a fact-checking site or expert people in their own fields. You've just learned some of the new things you need to consider when you want to verify the truthfulness and accuracy of a written viewed material. If you are a wide reader and updated to what is happening around you, you will find it easier to spot inaccurate information. This time, let us see if you can identify the false information based on what you know. For task 1, let us play a game entitled Correct Me If You Can. Determine the truthfulness and accuracy of each statement below. Number 1, Cinderella has 7 dwarfs. What makes this statement inaccurate? Letter A, Cinderella. B, dwarfs. Or letter C, 7. Very good! It is letter A, Cinderella. You really love fairy tales. Cinderella is not the one who has 7 dwarfs. It is Snow White. Number 2, true or false? According to Yayamanin magazine, the richest Marvel superhero is Iron Man. The answer is false. Not only is Thor of a royalty, but he is also a god. His family owns several vaults filled with treasures and statues collected from several worlds. This is according to facts.net. Number 3, The Joker is a criminal mastermind and the #1 enemy of Superman. Is this statement true or false? It is false. Joker is the #1 enemy of the Dark Knight or Batman in Gotham City. Number 4, Lea Salonga originally sang the Mulan's theme song, A Whole New World. Is this statement true or false? The answer is false. Lea memorably sang Reflection in the critically and commercially acclaimed animated film Mulan, while A Whole New World was sung in the film Aladdin. Number 5, Elsa, the younger sister of Anna and the heiress to the throne of the fictional Scandinavian kingdom of Arendelle, possesses the magical ability to create and control ice and snow. What makes this statement false? If your answer is the word younger, you are definitely correct. This statement demonstrates how a single word can affect the accuracy of a material and can sometimes mislead us in getting the correct information. Train to Busan is a horror thriller movie about a group of terrified passengers fighting vampires and werewolves. Is this true or false? Great answer! It's false. Train to Busan is a film about zombies. Number 7, Facebook is a free online photo sharing application and social network platform. Is this statement accurate or not? The statement is indeed inaccurate. While it is true that Facebook is a social network platform where we can also post our pictures, Instagram is the popular photo sharing application that lets us capture and edit photos or videos in our tablet, computer, or smartphone. Number 8. It's Showtime is the longest running noontime show in the Philippines. Is this statement true or false? It is false. Eat Bulaga is the longest running noontime show in the Philippines. Number 9, in the popular fantaserie Encantadia, Sangre Danaya won the succession contest for the throne of Lireo. Is this statement accurate or not? It is inaccurate. It was Sangre Amihan who succeeded the throne of Lireo. Number 10, Darna, Zorro, Captain Barbell, and Lastic Man are examples of fictional Filipino superheroes. What makes this statement false? If your answer is Zorro, you are correct. Zorro, Spanish for fox, is a fictional character created in 1919 by American pop writer Johnston McCulley. Do you know how to verify the truthfulness and accuracy of a given piece of information? We will talk about this after the short break.
Maya po oras kaya kayo, Fernandinos. Ako pala ay Elwin Arl Serrano ng City Tourism Office ng Siyudad San Fernando. Ngayong bulan na ini, pagmasusyan tayo ang National Heritage Month na ating temang Victory and Humanity, Upholding Filipino Heritage and Identity. Kambena nini, metong karing aktibidades na ning syudad, api ning launching ning bayong Heritage Passport. Ning Heritage Passport, api ning metong karing proyekto ning kay katamong syudad, ning pamanamuna ng Mayor Edwin D. Santiago. Anong nuka rin makalagelangan ding eganagan ng heritage sites, heritage structures, naakit tamo kin kay katamong heritage district. Makakayado din kini, ding importansya da ding mapil na tradisyon, kini syudad, kalupa ning pamangawang parol, ang poing pamangalesa. May aw siyang heritage passport, uling atin kang dapat gawan, anong nukaran puntalan mo lading at tsuking passport, at saka ka mag-selfie. Kay ba't kanta, palto making tourism office, at mamielang sticker ka rin eganagan ang apuntulan mong lugar. At timong may ngari ang tutong passport. Balo mingeni, panahon na ini, etamo makain bisa lumal, uli na ning COVID-19 pandemic. Kaya naman kimbanwa ngayon agkatan ko ding bikers tamo, edad 18 hanggang 50, imbis na lumaot kayo po, di na nyo lang dita ka oras di kay katamong heritage structures, kaya ni syudad. Anya naman karing mumunang 50 bikers ang makayari kay katamong heritage passport, midinan lang premium only San Fernando loot bag. Inggawan nyo mo bakit ta makapag-register, punta kayo mismo opisina na ng City Tourism, ng munisipyo, at saka kayo magdalang metong valid ID. Kabinan kaya kayong heritage passport, ating makasipit ang instruction nung nano pa ing dapat gawan. Anya naman ka rin hanggang kapadyakin, nanano ko pa, tara na!
Fernandino Teens TV.
You are still watching Fernandino Teens TV Season 2. Next, let us find out if you know simple facts about our country. Let us do this activity. Facts or bluff. Identify if the statements about the Philippines are true or false. Say fact if the statement is true, or bluff if the statement is false. Number 1. The Philippines has 3 main islands, namely Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Is it a fact or a bluff? Yes, it is a fact. Number 2. The Philippines was colonized by 3 countries, namely Spain, America, and China. Is it a fact or a bluff? It is a bluff. Japan colonized the Philippines, not China. Number 3. Our national hero is Jose Rizal. Is it a fact or a bluff? Yes, it is a fact. Number 4. The first president of the Republic of the Philippines is Manuel L. Quezon. Is it a fact or a bluff? It is a bluff. Emilio Aguinaldo is the first president of the Republic of the Philippines. Pampanga is the capital of the Philippines. Is it a fact or a bluff? It is a bluff. Manila is the capital of the Philippines. Number 6. The Philippines has 7,641 islands. Is it a fact or a bluff? Yes, it is a fact. Number 7. 3 of the 10 largest shopping malls in the world are located in the Philippines. Is it a fact or a bluff? Yes, it is a fact. Number 8. The Philippines is one of the world's largest producers of coconuts. Is it a fact or a bluff? Yes, it is a fact. The Philippines is a republic with a presidential form of government, wherein power is equally divided among its 3 branches: executive, legislative, and judicial. Is it a fact or a bluff? Yes, it is a fact. Why is it important to identify fake news? It is important to be able to spot fake news because people can be easily misled by what the media or someone says about a topic. Here are a few of the effects of fake news. Readers or viewers may receive a biased opinion on a topic instead of getting both sides of the story. News articles, writers, and columnists create fake news to gain more supporters, to spread hoax and lies, or to have more people read their work. Fake news is able to turn people against each other and makes it harder to know what is true or what is false. Now that you are aware of the importance of identifying fake news, let us see if you can apply some strategies in verifying the truthfulness of a given material. This time, let us practice the appropriate things to do in verifying the truthfulness and accuracy of a given information by doing the activity entitled WWYD. What would you do? Here's the direction. Determine the truthfulness of the material by identifying the best thing to do with each of the following situations. What would you do if you saw in one news site that a celebrity was reported dead? Letter A. Confirm if the news is true by further checking other related news. Letter B. Immediately tell your friends about the death of the celebrity. If your answer is letter A, you are showing a smart way of verifying the truthfulness of the news. Good job! Number 2, there is a post in Facebook that tells no classes. A. Forward the post to your classmates and repost it. Or letter B. Wait for the announcement of the principal of the school or the mayor. That's great! Letter B is the better option in this situation. Number 3. You received a text from an unknown person informing you that you won a prize. A. Ignore it. It is probably a scam. Or letter B. Reply and follow the instruction in the text message. A wise decision. Letter A is the correct answer as we are already familiar with this type of scam. Number 4. You read in your group chat that there will be a lockdown in your barangay next week. Letter A. Do a heroic deed by telling your family and neighbors to prepare for lockdown. Letter B. Confirm the lockdown in your barangay or ask your barangay captain. Excellent! The answer is letter B. With the proliferation of fake news, it is better to get confirmation from the authorities in the position from where the news or announcement should come from. Number 5. You only read the headline of the news because you were interrupted by your sister who asked you a question. Letter A. Conclude immediately based on what the headline of the news. Or letter B. Go back to the controversial news and read the full report. That's awesome! Letter B is indeed the correct answer. Sometimes, the headlines are misleading and might not contain the complete facts, which you will only get upon reading the full content of the article. You're doing a great job with the proliferation of fake news or infodemic. Readers and viewers must learn how to distinguish fake information from real ones. Additional information, my dear students. You may have heard of the word trolls. The term troll refers to a person or group of people who intentionally tries to instigate conflict, hostility, or arguments in an online social community. A paid troll immediately spreads fake news to ruin a target personality or an organization. In this case, you must learn to do fact check by investigating the source and by verifying the same information using different sources. It will not hurt if you practice discerning habits that will lead us to the truth and knowledge. Let us identify some of these habits. Thumbs up or down. Identify which of the following may promote good habits when determining the truthfulness of the material viewed. Click the thumbs up reaction for the good habits and the thumbs down for not. Number 1. Be especially skeptical if there is no author listed or the author is anonymous. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up. Number 2. Read the whole article or watch the video in full to understand. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up. Number 3. You may trust strangers for information immediately. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs down. Number 4. Cite your sources when posting information. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up. Number 5. Believe that sources with no authors can be unreliable. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up. We discussed ways on how to verify fake from accurate information and had an activity where you had checked yourselves on the good habits of determining the truthfulness of materials. Now, it's time for you to utilize what you have learned. Determine the accuracy and truthfulness of the cited posts and news which you will see on your screen. But before we continue, let us have a short break. Fernandino Teens TV Season 2 will be right back.
Hindi lamang sa larangan ng pangkabuhayan apektado ang maraming pamilyang Pilipino, kundi maging sa larangan ng pagkatuto ng bawat batang Pilipino. Inilunsad ng siyudad ng San Fernando ang programang Nurturing Environment and System for Thriving or NEST, isang education community pantry na naglalayon para sa isang malawakang pagtulong, paglantabay at paggabay na ang focus ay ang makapagbigay ng tulong at suporta sa ating mga mag-aaral sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay ng educational needs gaya na lamang ng school supplies, tutorial sessions, study tips, at iba pang mga pamamaraan na mas lalong makatutulong sa pag-angat ng ating edukasyon. Dahil hindi hadlang ang pandemya sa magandang kinabukasang naghihintay sa ating mga mag-aaral. Sino-sino nga ba ang mga kalahok sa programang ito? Sa pagtutulungan ng ating school administrators, guro, magulang, at iba pang mga miyembro ng ating komunidad gaya ng barangay officials at sangguniang kabataan ay siguradong magiging mas matagumpay ang programang ito. Paano nga ba ang magiging proseso ng naturang programa? Una, magkakaroon tayo ng isang Facebook group, ang Pampanga High School NEST Education Community Pantry na pangungunahan ng Educational Pantry Coordinator. Ang mga magulang, tagapangalaga at mga guro ay ia-add ng ating Educational Pantry members sa Facebook group na ito. Sa page na ito maaaring i-post ng mga magulang at tagapangalaga o sino mang miyembro ng Educational Pantry ang kanilang mga kahilingan o requests. Kailangan ding ilagay ang pangalan ng mag-aaral, grade, at section para sa mas agarang aksyon. Oo nga pala, hindi lang requests ang pwedeng i-post. Pwede ring mag-post ang mga nais magbigay ng tulong o mga gustong mag-donate. Sabi nga nila, sharing is caring. Tandaan na ang Facebook group na ito ay pribado at posts na may kaugnayan lamang sa page na ito ang maaaprobahan. Mayroon din palang Google Form na ipamamahagi kung saan maaari nating isumite ang ating requests o kahilingan. Paano naman ang mga walang internet access sa bahay? Huwag mangamba dahil merong mga nakalaang drop boxes ang ating paaralan na kung saan maaaring ihulog ng mga magulang at tagapangalaga ang kanilang requests. Sa mga nais namang mag-donate ng school supplies, maaaring ilagay ang mga ito sa tabi ng drop boxes. Maaari ring mag-donate ng mga kagamitan o cash donation kaakibat ang pagsusumite ng deed of donation form. Pangalawa, mahalaga ang ugnayan ng mga guro at ng mga magulang o tagapangalaga sa programang ito. Gamit ang video calls o chats ay ipahahayag ng mga guro ang adhikain ng programang ito sa mga magulang o tagapangalaga. Maaari ring gawin ang orientation na ito ng face-to-face kasabay ng schedule ng kuhanan ng mga module. Gaya ng nabanggit, hindi lamang mga bagay ang maaaring i-donate. Pwede ring mag-conduct ng tutorial session, study tips, at iba pang mga kagamitan sa pagkatuto gaya ng mga aklat o kaya ay gadgets. Ikatlo, ang requested needs ng ating mga magulang o tagapangalaga ay ililista ng ating NEST focal person. Ang mga coordinator naman ang mag-aayos ng mga ito. Ang advisors ng ating mga mag-aaral, guidance counselor, at iba pang mga guro ay ipaaalam sa ating mga magulang at tagapangalaga ang petsa at oras ng pamimigay ng requested needs na gaganapin sa paaralan. Sabi nga nila, it takes a village to raise a child. Kaya naman aktibo at iba yung pakikilahok ang inaasahan sa pagsasanib puwersa ng paaralan at barangay na siyang tutukoy sa pangangailangan ng bawat Fernandinong mag-aaral at kikilos upang matugunan ito sa tulong at suporta rin ng mga miyembro ng komunidad. Isang malawakang komunidad para sa isang produktibong educational community pantry ay tiyak na lilikha ng iba yung pagkilos upang maging mas magaan at madali ang pagkatuto ng bawat kabataang Fernandino. Kaya naman tandaan, magbigay ayon sa kakayahan, kumuha ayon sa pangangailangan.
Fernandino Teens TV.
Welcome back to Fernandino Teens TV Season 2. A while back, we discussed ways on how to verify fake from accurate information. And you have checked yourselves on the good habits of determining the truthfulness of material. At this point, let us have an activity that will help us determine the truthfulness and accuracy of the materials being presented. Click happy emoji for the picture or post which presents truth and accuracy, and the sad emoji for the posts or news that do not. Number 1. Brilliant! It's a happy emoji. The material contains an answer that COVID-19 can survive in a hot weather, which is proven truth by the World Health Organization, or WHO. Number 2. You got the correct answer. It is a sad emoji. The hot temperature had no real effect on coronavirus. Number 3. Correct! It is a happy face. The material came from a legit source. Necessary details are also present which make the document easier to verify, such as the letterhead and the signature. Number 4. Amazing! This is a sad face. Although bananas can be a good source of potassium, they cannot protect us from coronavirus. Number 5. Very good! It is a happy emoji because the announcement was issued by the government agency concerned. The information we read, see, and hear will affect or can affect how we communicate effectively with others and how we see the world around us. How comforting and easier life would be if we are certain that everybody practices honesty in all aspects of life. But as it is, we are living in a world where survival skills are in utmost importance in the midst of this dynamic world where truth or lack of it can be manipulated to one's advantage. Consequently, we must develop habits and skills to safeguard our own truths in life, to establish a positive and reliable form of communication by ensuring the truthfulness and accuracy of the information we receive and share. Let's do a wrap-up. Why is accurate information important? Accurate information is crucial to nearly every professional and academic discipline because facts are the only way humans can ascertain truth. From medical science to philosophy, accurate information is essential to continue to build the human knowledge base. It also ties in history. For example, if people require research on something that happened years ago and they find news articles with wrong information and cite them as a source of factual information, people will get confused and believe it. Wendell Berry also said, "We cannot know the whole truth, which belongs to God alone. But our task, nevertheless, is to seek to know what is true. And if we offend gravely enough against what we know to be true, as by failing badly enough to deal affectionately and responsibly with our land and our neighbors, truth will retaliate with ugliness, poverty, and disease." I hope you have learned and enjoyed today's lesson. Fernandino teens, remember the lessons that you have learned today. In order for you to succeed and not be a victim of fake news, you might find yourself overwhelmed with loads of information. Assess these myriads of information before using them. Be wise. Ensuring the truthfulness and accuracy of the information we share makes us credible to other people. It also leads us in promoting peace and security among us. Moreover, if everyone is responsible and mindful of what being said or posted online, the world will be a better place for all of us. These are the references that I used for this lesson. Again, I am Sir Patrick. Till next time for another journey to learn and discover. Thank you very much for watching. This is Fernandino Teens TV Season 2.
Simulan mong abutin ang iyong pangarap na magbibigay dangal sa iyong bukas. Ang suliranin, hindi laging nandyan, dapat mong harapin. Kami iyong kasama sa bawat takin, magkaakbay nating lulutasin.